Alright, so we're doing this in natural light because I forgot to make an intro. Gotta love it. Okay, so this is part 1 of the May reading vlog. So we're gonna start. I hope you guys enjoy it. Have fun. Okay, so we're testing out the new microphone. We'll find out if this microphone even works. So we're testing. Can't see me. Now you can with natural light. I got my hair done. So it actually looks nice. Yay. So hair done for the vlog. So yeah. Hairdresser tried to actually curl it. Well, my hair doesn't curl, so it's kind of wavy. That's how it works. That's what it is today. So I'll see you in the next one, I guess. Peace. So this is going in the May. This is going in May's reading vlog, since I did not get anything done for April, but I need to talk about the books that I did read in April. And okay, so let's try this now. Okay, so this is going in May's reading vlog because I didn't record anything in April due to the fact I was sick pretty much the whole month of April. And we're using a new microphone. We're hoping it works. We will find out. But our iRobot is coming, so I might have to pause and wait. But we're going to keep moving on. Here in the background, I do apologize in advance. So let me talk about the books I read in April. Shouldn't take me too long because did not read much in April. So let me talk about the books I read. So okay, so in April, okay, so I did start a book called Unwanted by Marley, I can't see. Okay, Marley Valentine. And this book is between two men. I think one was into, was it drugs or alcohol? Don't remember which one it was. I think it was drugs. And the other one was his longtime partner. He went away because he went into rehab, left him there, went to a totally different state, and started living his life until his brother had an incident. He came back and helped take care of his brother. And it goes from there. Do I remember anything about this book? No. I gave it 3 stars. Okay. After that book I finished, I went into Take Care of Me. This is the second book in the Taking Care series by Gianni. I think that's how you say her name. Gianni Holmes. I gave this 4 stars. This is the telling between, what's his name? Declan and Owen. And it's the end of their, is it the end? It's the middle book. It's the middle book in that series, I believe. The middle book in the series, there's 3 books in that set. And I read that one and gave it 4 stars. Then I started Taking Care of Us, which is the last book in that series, gave it 4 stars, and it's the end of their 3-book series. I don't remember what happened. All I know is do not want to give much away because it spoils what happens in the first book. So we will go from there. Next book I read was The Nanny is Off Limits by QB Tyler. To be honest, I think I really liked this book. She was a nanny, and the father, like the wife slash ex-wife slash mother passed away from a accident, and he needed help taking care of his 3 kids. And that's what happened in that book. Don't remember much, but I thought the romance was actually cute, and I gave this one 4 stars. Okay, next book I read was Barbarian's Prize. This is the 5th book in the series. Don't remember whose book this is, so don't know. Can't remember. The description of it doesn't help me either, so I gave this one 3 stars. Then I started my reread of Praise, which I've read for a 3rd time, by Sarah Kate, and gave that one 5 stars like normal. And then I read Barbarian Mate. I don't think... This is the one that, if I remember correctly, this is the story that the male alien and the female human character did not like each other at all, and they resonated. And actually, this book was actually kind of cute on how they fall in love for each other, because they both did not like each other, and it was actually kind of cute. So if I remember correctly, that's that book. Barbarian's Mate by Ruby Dixon. Gave this one 3 stars. Okay, then we get to when start of spring break for teachers. Start of spring break, I knew I was getting a arc of His Juliet by Emilia Rossi. This is my most anticipated release of this year, besides a couple other books. This one, I was so happy to get the arc for. Read it. Took me a couple days because I couldn't just sit and read it the whole time because I had other stuff to get done. But once I read it, loved it, gave it 4.5 stars. It was so good. So this is between Romeo and Juliet. This is like a retelling of Romeo and Juliet by Shakespeare. Their story is so cute. Juliet has some issues. So issues meaning that she can't deviate from her normal routine, and Romeo is trying to help her. To be honest, there was stuff in the storyline that I did not even know, didn't even notice, didn't even recognize the signs that something was going to happen until it happened, and I cannot wait for the next book in the series. This book put me in a slump, and to be honest, I didn't read the rest of April. So I finished this book on April 15th. Did not read anything until second week of May. And today is May 18th. And I've only read in May 5 books. Only read 5 books in May. I haven't wanted to pick up my reading journal. Haven't wanted to do anything. What I have been doing on the flip side is watching a bunch of YouTube, but not book talk, not any like that. I've been watching like gaming videos. So Tim the Tap Man, stuff that I used to watch when I was going through college, because nothing I wanted to do helped me get through the slump. I was watching more YouTube videos. What else was I doing? I just did not care to read, because His Juliet put me in a huge reading slump. I was talking to one of my students, and she's like, Miss Bell, you just need to read your 5-star reads, the books that you love, hopefully get you out of the slump. Well, I try to pick up a book. I try to pick up the fine print. It's still sitting over here. And when I pick it up, I'm like, I don't want to read this. Don't feel like it. Don't want to do it. So I didn't pick up book. Did not want to pick up a book. So, I do appreciate it. I cannot wait until the audio book comes out. I believe the audio book comes out for this in August, and cannot wait, because these are the same narrators as the first one. So his Tesoro. So it's Teddy Hamilton, and I believe it's Lee Daniels who were doing the voice acting for it. So I cannot wait. I forgot there was one more book I read in April, and it was Mountain Boss by S.J. Tilly. I was actually looking forward to the new series from her. This book did not hit as much as her other books have. I gave this one 4 stars. Pretty much all of her other books I have read from her is between a 4.5 and a 5 star. So this book, to be honest, I don't know what it was. I was reading this on audio and everything else. When I was reading this, at one point I got bored and started to skim, and stopped the audio and just started skimming through the rest of the book because I was getting bored. So technically it should be more of a 3.5 3.5 star read. But the next book in this series is what I'm waiting for, because I saw the cover of this book and cannot wait for it. But now let's jump into the books that I've actually read in May. And the books I've read in May are, if I can find. Okay. So I read Scandal and Secrets. This is a duology, whatever you want to call it. These are 2 books in a series from Gianna Holmes. I think I said it right. I don't know. Okay. So this is based off of Declan's dad. So Charles and Owen's son, Augie. I think he goes by Augie, and his real name is August. So it's their romance. I started reading these thinking that this would help me get me out of the reading slump. It took me to read the first book. It took me 4 or 5 days to read, and the second book took me like 2 days. So I was getting over it, the reading slump, but not as quickly as I wanted to, but that's okay. So I read those, gave them 3 stars. They are what they are at this point. Then, what was the next? What was the other book I read? I gotta jump through a bunch of apps because I haven't updated my Goodreads. I have to do that. Okay, then I read With You by Marley Valentine. So this is like the fast forward version of Without You that I read in, I don't remember, March, I believe. I think I read it in March. That's what I think I read it in. This one was 3 stars. It was a short novella to see how things progressed in the relationship between Declan. No, not Declan. I'm close. Julian and Deacon. That's his name. I knew it started with a D. Deacon and Julian. It's the continuation on their romance. Saw a glimpse in the new generation of this series, and to be honest, cannot wait for it. So, read that book. I started what was it called? I started reading The Good Girl by Nikki Sloan. Got 20% in. I'm 20% in. Stopped reading it. Because kind of was bored. So I stopped reading that book. Well, what was it? Last weekend? On Mother's Day. I stopped reading that book and jumped into... What was the book I jumped into? Barbarian's Touch. Barbarian's Touch is the next book in the series. This one is Lila. She is completely deaf, and her sister is the one who normally interprets for her, and nobody knows how to talk to her on the ice planet. But she can't read the lips of the ice planet barbarian, so any of the Saku characters, because the way their tongues work, she can't read their lips. So this is the story between her and, don't remember who the guy is, but the guy is super sweet, super understanding, doesn't scare the pee out of her or anything like that, which is really, really good. I finished that on Mother's Day. Okay, then I started the next book in the series and haven't picked it up. I think I am... What's the next one in the series? Is Barbarian's Taming. And so this is the sister who was the interpreter, who interpreted everything for Layla. Her name is... What's her name? Maddie. And this is Maddie's story with Hassan. And to be honest, I haven't got very far. I think I'm only I'm reading this from the library, so I am 13% in. And I started this on Mother's Day. And it's the week after. And I'm only 13% in. And haven't read anything else. So, May has been kind of a wash type of month because I haven't read anything. What I really want to do is I really want to read the fine print this month. Like, that is my hope, is to read the fine print this month and hopefully get me out of this slump, because I'm still in the slump because obviously I've only read 5 books, and I technically DNF'd the Good Girl by Nikki Salone, so I'm really nervous to read The Broker, which is the next book in the series. The only book I read in this series, the Nashville Neighborhood series, whatever that's called, by Nikki Salone, is The Pool Boy. Love that book. Didn't read anything else in the series except for that one. And I think I'm not going to read the rest of the series, even though I really, really want to. And I don't know. Let me know in the comments if I should continue or I should read the whole series from book 1 to book whatever The Broker is. I don't know. Coming out this month that I know I'm really, really, really excited for is Rewind It Back by Liz Tom-Forty. That one's coming out. That's Rio's book. So I'm hoping to read that book. It comes out in 2 days from today. So today's the 18th. So I'm super excited. It should come out on the 20th. Hopefully the tariffs don't confiscate my book, because I bought the UK version to match my UK versions that are on my bookshelf, because I have the UK versions on my bookshelf and I did not want to buy the not UK version so it doesn't match up, the spines don't match up. I also did buy the newer release, the book, who is she? She's getting published by by one of the book companies, publishers, that's what it's called. She's getting published by one of the publishers, and I bought those books because they got sprayed edges and they're actually not as cute as her indie version covers. So I'm gonna have her indie version covers, and then I'm gonna have those covers that are gonna be traditionally published, and then I have the books, the hard covers from whenever they did a book box for. So I have those coming in. So I'm really excited to look for that book. And then the one, Rebecca Jenshak, that new book came out like a month early, so it got pushed up. And it's the baseball one from the Holland Brothers. I really want to read that book. But I'm waiting for the audiobook for that one to come out, because I'm not reading it unless the audiobook comes out. So my TBR was very short this month. It's only 4. There's only 4 books. If you saw my reading journal update, I need to update my reading journal from the past 2 months. So I need to finish March and April's reading journals. So you might see that in this vlog. This vlog is going to be really long, depending on how much content I put on here. I also got my hair done, so you'll see before and after shots of that in this too. So it looked really super cute yesterday. Today, not so much. It's straight and not wavy like it was yesterday. Anything else I need to talk about? Nope. Okay, so I will see you guys in the next update. Don't know when that's going to be, so I'll see you then. Bye. In this update, I just recorded something a couple hours ago, but I have book mail that I need to unbox. So this is going to be in 2 spots. It's going to be in the reading vlog for May, and it's also going to be in my mail unboxing video as well. So I got two different types of mail that I need to open. I have this one. This is from Novel Grounds, I believe. This is a pre-order that I did because I thought I pre-ordered this. Name on it. Okay, does it? Yes, it does match. Okay. Woo. Okay, so I have some artwork that goes with it that I didn't even know I was going to get. And then I got the plate that comes with it. So I'm not going to show it because I don't need to get flagged by YouTube. But I got this book. This is tucked under. Okay, so it does have it. So you have the sprayed edges here. You have this sprayed edge and you have this sprayed edge. And this is the next book that goes with the series back here. So I'm super excited. So I did get that. And then the artwork that I didn't think I was going to get because I forgot to pre-order it. And I still got it, which that's fine with me. Okay. Next thing I need to unbox is, so I got Rebecca Jenshak's new order. It got beat up pretty bad in the mail, so I'm hoping everything is still okay.
Can I open this? That is my hope. Is all this is gonna be just fine? Because if I know,
it's gonna look something like this when I open it. Oh! So, I take this out, trying not to show my address. So, there's that. Yeah. I could stick my fingers to it, so I did get beat up pretty bad. Okay, so, that's going over there. So, I did this PR box. So, it is Spotlight. It came out on May 15th. So, actually, I should just open it like this because it doesn't have my address. So it's going to open up and you're going to see something that looks like this inside. So it tells you the tropes up top. So, black cat, golden retriever, baseball player, he falls first, and she's a single mom. If I remember correctly, this is the character that we meet in the comeback. What's her name? She's the friend of the main female character in the comeback. So you open it up, it looks something like this. When you open this up, you're gonna get something that looks like this. It has this, and it says thank you so much. This is actually really cute. Okay. So we have the shirt, and then you get to see what else is inside. I can't see anything. You probably can't see anything, but this is what it looks like inside. Okay, so let me first open up the shirt. It's gonna match my other shirts that I have, the other shirt I have from the comeback, which I wear that one all the time. To be honest, I really love it. Very comfy. Well, this is trash. Go over there with everything else. Alright, so this is what the shirt looks like. If I can get it open. So, that's the shirt. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm going to turn around. Ooh, it matches the same colors. That's pretty cool. Lake City Mustangs, number 18. So, I'm pretty excited about that. Alright. Next thing is this. So I'll let you guys see it first. I have it upside down. So it's going to look something like this. It says the Book Nook. It's a bag. It's actually really cute. To be honest, will I ever use it? Probably not. But that's okay. How do I okay, fold this. Because I got to put this on Instagram. Alright. Other goodies that come with it. We have the sticker. We have these two stickers, so hopefully it's focusing on that instead of me. Are you serious? Okay. Okay, so I got all 4 bookmarks because I didn't get the other 2 the PR boxes, but I got these, so I got all these. So I have this one, so I got 2 of those. This is the new one, and then on the back side it looks something like this, so without showing my face. So he has that. That's pretty cool. Dang, this is thick. Where did I get 2? Nope, it's just really thick. That's okay. And then I got the playbook. So playbook one looks something like this without showing my face. And then this is the back side. And then the burnout looks something like this. And then the back side looks something like this. So pretty excited. Okay, I got my trope cards. So there's this, not going over that. And the last thing in this box is the book. Was it the other one a paperback or was it hardback? Okay, it was paperback. Can't remember what the other book was. So we're opening it. And here is the book. It is foiled. So here's the spine without showing my face. Here's the back side. When you open it, it's gonna open like this, and then it is personally signed to me. So I'm super excited. So there it is. And the back should look something similar. So it's gonna look something like that again. So that is it for the book mail.